Hey guys, today on JD Cars, we'll be getting rid of these unsightly fluorescent orange front bumper reflectors and replacing them with beautiful paint-matched painted reflectors from Bimmian Automotive. So I'm sure many of you remember from when you were a kid and you got your first bike, it probably had those little rectangular reflectors in the spokes of the wheels, and those weren't necessarily the coolest thing to have on your bike. I actually took them off, being the genius that I was. Actually not that smart, on a bike at least, because I didn't have any lights and made me pretty much invisible in the night. But on a car like this with these bright xenon headlights, these unsightly bumper reflectors really aren't necessary to be seen at night. So today we'll be eliminating them with some painted reflectors. There are a couple different methods to eliminate these front reflectors. You can tint them with film, you can use spray tint, or you can even plasti dip them. But honestly, those methods do have some variable results. They're not going to come out perfect. So I'll be showing you the quickest and cleanest way to do so today with these painted reflectors from Bimmian Automotive. A lift is by no means necessary for this installation. You can easily perform this installation just by turning your wheel inwards a bit. However, I am going to put it on the lift here just to more easily demonstrate the process. So today we'll be installing some painted reflectors specific to the BMW F30 Sport baseline. I got this set of painted reflectors from Bimmian.com. As you can see, you can get these reflectors in numerous different colors, professionally paint matched to your exact color code on your BMW, so it'll look like they came on the car from factory. In the box, you'll receive your 2 paint code color matched reflectors and a nice vinyl decal from Bimmian.com. So let's get to installing these on the car. So since my car is up off the ground, I can just push the wheel in to turn it out of the way. If your car's on the ground, not a problem, just turn it by hand with the wheel, of course. Pushing the wheel in here is going to allow us access to a couple 8mm bolts on the inside of the fender liner here. We have one on the bottom, one in the middle, one up top here, which will allow this fender liner to flex out of the way a little more and give you better access to the reflector here. As you can see, removing those 3 8mm bolts here allows us to pull back the fender liner, and that gives us access to the reflector here. This fender liner is quite annoying, so what I recommend is grabbing a small plastic pry tool. I use this for the interior trim on my car, and preferably you want to use something plastic as to not damage anything. I'm going to take the spline end, put it in the hole of the fender liner here, and then I'm going to use the other end against this inner plastic piece. That's going to hold the fender liner nice and out of the way so we can access and work on the reflector with both hands. Somewhat surprisingly, there aren't actually any fasteners retaining this reflector here. It's just a strip of 3M adhesive around the outside. I recommend applying some heat with a heat gun to loosen up the adhesive here and make the removal process that much easier. Just be careful, you don't want to damage your paint, so careful not to overheat it. After sufficiently heating it up here, you can just take your thumb and press in the corners to press out the reflector here. Oh, it may take a bit of force there, but once you've popped out a corner, the rest is smooth sailing here. And there's our stock fluorescent orange factory reflector there. As you can see, I lost all of the adhesive off of it, meaning it's still on the bumper. So we do want to make sure to clean off all this adhesive from the inside of the bumper and make sure it's clean for the application of our new painted reflector. Once you've thoroughly cleaned the inside of your bumper here and removed all the adhesive, we can now take our new painted reflector, peel off the red adhesive backing here. I'm going to warm up both this area of the bumper and the adhesive to ensure strong adhesion. Now, as simple as could be, we're just going to take our new reflector, come inside the bumper here, line it up properly, and firmly press it into place for about 30 to 60 seconds here. Now remove plastic pry tool holding back our fender liner, get our fender liner roughly into place here, and reinstall the 3 8mm screws. I'm in the midst of repeating the same process over on the passenger side here. So once I have this one installed, I'll cut to some before and after shots. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video covering the installation of these painted front bumper reflectors from Bimmian.com. This is a really easy and straightforward install, and it can easily be done in less than half an hour. And similar to the black kidney grills, this is just one of those really simple mods that has an amazingly dramatic impact on the look of the car. Getting rid of those orange reflectors is definitely a huge improvement, and I love the way it looks. These reflectors are really solid quality, and I'd also like to note that the paint match is exceptional. They got the paint color perfect, even down to the metallic in the paint there. This is the BMW Sapphire Black metallic paint. They absolutely nailed the paint match. If you're interested in deleting your reflectors, be sure to check out the link in the description below. Other than that, please leave a like, subscribe for more BMW content, and I'll see you guys next time on JD Cars.